Good evening, guys. I was looking for my selfie stick and, oh, there it is. And I wanted to put you on my selfie stick so I don't have to stretch out my arm this whole way. So I'll be right back. Alright. Let me stretch you out there. Alright, so. I've got that bright light in the background. Sorry about that. I forgot to film this morning. And I am in the process of working on my bags. I don't know if I told you guys about that. I'm breaking down bags to make balls of plastic yarn. It's called yarn. Oh, let me see if I can. Oh, maybe I can sit you down here. Nope, not without holding you steady. There's my stick. Alright. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been doing. Sorry, lights in the background. So I guess you guys have heard, I don't know about Cleveland City, but I know Bradley County decided to let the kids stay home and work in school for the rest of the week, for the next 3 days. And then they've got a week off next week for Thanksgiving break. So Madsen's tickled because she is really not liking school this year. But it was a good thing that I made her go back. She really needed that. She needed to be interacting. Maybe not the healthiest in the world, because apparently a lot of the kids and teachers have been diagnosed. No, I shouldn't say a lot. It's not a lot. But it's enough to warrant them wanting to have them not go to school so that they can sanitize. And so yeah, I know Walker Valley, the high school, they shut down last week for 2 or 3 days so that they could do some cleaning. Oh, that's Boo Boo Kitty. You see Boo Boo Kitty? I'm gonna pick you up so you can see Boo Boo Kitty. Where are you going? I'm getting you on camera. That's my Boo Boo Kitty. Say Boo Boo Kitty. Say hi. She was the mama. She is now my little fat sausage. I know, I got your tail. Just get your tail. She's like, what are you doing? She was my fat sausage. Or is my fat sausage since I got her fixed. Oh, is she purring now? Watch what she does. She's gonna, oh, you gonna push on me? You gonna give me kisses? You gonna sniff my hair? No. Oh. So Maddie wanted ramen noodles for tonight, so we used I let her do the soy ramen. She likes to cook them too, so I let her do that. Oh, there's Ellie. She's my fat cat. Now Boo Boo Kitty, since she got fit, she's my other fat cat. Ramsey's all balled up in his little ball over there in his bed. But so yeah, for dinner I let her go ahead and do that. I said, well, you're gonna have to eat a bowl of fruit. So then she had a bowl of, I cut up an apple and gave her some blackberries and some raspberries and strawberries. So she ate all that, and a glass of almond milk. So she drank that. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her lunch ready in the morning. Oh, excuse me. I'll get to sleep in an extra 30 minutes. That'll be nice, since I don't have to get her up, get her ready, and get her out the door. I say 30 minutes, actually 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. But, so yeah. So let me show you what I've got on my couch. Alright, so I showed you that this is some of the bags that I'm pulling apart, and I'm sitting on the table over there that I showed you. That is, well, that's Ramsey over there. But that is some bags of bags that I still have to go through and cut, that I'm working on. And then I turn them into those. So that's what I've been working on. Yeah, that's a painting my stepmom did. I never got it framed, but I have had it on my wall for 18 years. And it hasn't warped or done anything like that. I can't afford to frame it. So, and then I've got actually 3 of the paintings that she did for me are in here. Let's see, there's her the iris that she did. I never framed it, but she had it matted, so. And then, like, there's the picture she painted, and then there's a picture of my mom and my dad, and then there's a picture of my niece Kaylin. And then over there, let's see if I can, I don't know if I'm watching Orange is the New Black. I don't know if I can spin around to capture. Oh, nope, I can't get it. I don't know if I can see that or not. Well, you know where the cat tree is. Her magnolia is framed, and it's over there. The magnolia she painted me. She, I don't know if she still does. She used to paint magnolias, and does beautiful watercolor paints. And if you guys are in the Portland area, I don't know if she still does it or not, but she used to sell her paintings at the market in Portland. She lives in Washington, in Vancouver, but it's like, you know, they're 5 minutes apart, but like right across the border. But yeah, she used to sell her jewelry and her paintings, and homemade gift cards. I think that was all she sold. But yeah, she had set me up to, and given me all the supplies to do jewelry making. And at the time, I couldn't work the tools because my neuropathy was so bad. And it was before I got it under control and had my surgery and all that. And now that my neuropathy is under control and my diabetes is under control, my hands don't hurt like they used to. Now I can work jewelry, and she lives on the other side of the country. So I had given her, she made me a box with all the findings and stuff to make jewelry, and I was all excited. And now that I have an Etsy shop and I can sell the stuff and I can make it, I had given back to her. I gave it back to her, and I wished I hadn't now, because now I can do it. So Leon, if you're listening and you have some extra jewelry findings that you want to just pass down to your daughter, I'll be glad to take them. I can work with them now. Yeah, so I can work with the tools now. So that's why I make needle minders. Not needle minders. I don't do the needle minders with the findings. I make hoop earrings. I've never put them in my Etsy shop because I've always sold them locally, and because the hoop earrings are really popular right now. So I make hoop earrings with jewelry, and she turned me on to Fire Mountain Gems. I bought a few of their natural stones, and I bought, this was a couple of years ago, and I bought whenever they would have like their mixed stuff on clearance, like their grab bags. I got some of those, and they're kind of like cheapy stones, but they're all natural stones. But anyway, and I also make stitch markers for people who knit or crochet. Really cute, and I use them for that too. So, but yeah, I kick myself in the butt every time I think about it, because it was a huge box, and it was some wonderful stuff, and some of it was not cheap. Natural gemstones and all kinds of findings to make jewelry, and earrings, and little gift cards, and I just wish I hadn't given it back. But then again, like I said, at the time, I didn't think I'd ever be able to do it, because I couldn't even open a jar. It hurts so bad to twist. And my friends out there, like, that have fibromyalgia or have neuropathy, you know what I'm talking about. Unless you have it under control or you take the medicine for it, you can't. It's hard to even hold. Like, I wouldn't be able to hold this selfie stick like I am. But anyway, that was in the past. That was 2001. Because that was the year I had my surgery, was in 2001. And then, I think I've told you guys this. I had my surgery the week after 9/11. I think it was on the 16th or 19th of September, and it was 9/11 was 9/11. And then I had my surgery, and while that was going on, I found out my cousin had to have a mastectomy, and then my aunt had a double mastectomy. And then, what else happened? Oh, then October, a month later, my dad was diagnosed with lung cancer, and 2 months later he passed. Then a month after that, an incident happened with my sister, and then a month after that, no, and then later, at the end of January, Brian and I moved back to Tennessee. So it's like everything happened all at once. The plan was, after I lost the weight from having gastric bypass surgery, after a year, the military was going to pay for me to have skin removal. But because we left, November, December, 4 months after my surgery, they did a quick review like a week before we had to move back to Tennessee. It was our only chance to come back here, and we came. The only reason why we came back here was because his parents were here, and they were elderly at the time, and so we came back here to make sure they were taken care of. And 2005, well, a year after we moved back here, Brian and I split. A year after we moved back here, we split. Really. Yeah, that was a big disaster. Yeah, but yeah, I would have done anything for that man. He was my world. He really was. And I think it's good to love somebody that much, but I don't think it's healthy to be that wrapped up in somebody. Because of that relationship, it's hard for me to trust. Well, not just because of that relationship. That was the beginning of my trust issues. I trusted so much that the truth was right in front of my face, and I did not see it. I did not want to accept it. I said, no. He would never do that. No, that's wrong. No. Yeah. And then I got New Year's Eve of 2000, and we moved back here February of 2002. We took 5 days to drive across country. Got to spend 3 days in Vegas. That was fun. That was really fun. That wasn't our intention, but he was driving his Jeep, and I was driving the Beretta, and this was before they had cell phones that would last for any length of time. And they were were they the flip phones? No, yes, they were the flip phones. And technology was nothing like it is now, 18 years ago. But anyway, so we had walkie-talkies. And I had a ton of CDs where I listened to my compilations of music that I put together. But anyway, he had an oil leak, and we didn't think the Jeep was going to make it the rest of the way to Tennessee. So we went ahead and took it to the shop, paid the shop to get it repaired, and decided we were just going to stay for 3 days. That was so much fun. We went to the Harley Davidson Cafe. We went to Caesar's Palace. We went to Monterey Bay to see the shark exhibit. It was like it's an aquarium, but it's mostly shark and jellyfish or stuff like that. And we went to Caesar's Palace. We walked by the Bellagio. We drove up and down the strip. I got to see my first. We went to oh, and as long as you're playing, they give you drinks for free. That was kind of cool, but I didn't drink at the time, so We let Brian do that. Because he did. He says he doesn't drink now, but anyway. And yes, I still keep in touch with my ex-husbands. That's just who I am. There's only one person that I had a relationship with that really did me dirty. And I have no desire to talk to that person ever again. But I am friends with Brian and Jeff. Brian, I forgave him for what happened and what he did, but he cannot forgive himself. Jeff and I just don't get along as husband and wife. We get along great now that we're not together. I mean, we're great friends. Well, I say great friends. We're good friends. You know, but I have a relationship with him because of my daughter. And it's possible that he if it weren't for Maddie, he may not talk to me. But we get on the phone sometimes and talk for like 30 minutes. Anyway. All right, so I just wanted to get on here real quick, and I didn't realize that I was going to be going on about some of my history. The plan when I started this channel was to start from the time I was a kid, because if you go back and look at my earlier videos, I talk about up to the point to where we moved to South Carolina, and some of the things and there are some things I need to go back and look, because I know there's some things I've left out. That was a lot of fun, because it was the 70s. I was a kid, and it was so much fun. And then moving to Tennessee when did we move to Tennessee? I was 10. It was the summer that I turned 11. Because I was 11 and in the 5th grade, and most of the kids in my class were 10. And I thought, number one, I'm too old to be in this class. And number two, I should not be doing the 5th grade twice. Yeah. My mom and I had a really rough time when I was a kid. She was trying to hold down 3 jobs just to make things work. She was in a very physically abusive relationship with a guy named Eddie Sturkey. I'm sure he's probably dead by now. If not, he's 70-something, but I doubt he survived his life because he beat women. And my poor mom, I remember, I'll never forget, when she had a black eye, she said that one time she told me she fell at the playground, or she'd gone and just, she was in her 20s. She fell in the playground. And the other time I saw her, I can't remember if she had a broke arm or a sprained shoulder. But I remember another time she had a black eye, and she told me that she slipped and her face hit the car door. And what had happened was, he slammed her head into the car door. And she tried to keep that from us kids. But when I became older, she pretty much told me what happened. And my stepdad rescued her from all that, which is how we ended up in Tennessee. And when they first got together, she told me, she said, I really didn't love him. I liked him, but I didn't love him. And he said, well, that's okay. You'll grow to love me. And she did. He did. To her, that was the love of her life. Larry was the love of her life. My real dad, my biological father, my dad, I called him Dad, and he's always going to be my dad. Don Matson will always be my dad, my daddy, but Larry Aiken will always be my pops. And I just called him Pops because I didn't feel comfortable calling him Dad, because I was close to my dad, because I loved my dad, and he never asked me to take that away. But Mom wanted me to. He helped raise me from the time I was 11 years old. Larry Aiken helped raise me with my mom. He was a father figure. But he never wanted to step on the toes of my father, which I thought was great. Respect. And I loved him for that. But I learned a lot from him. Very smart man. Very jolly. You did not want to piss him off. He was, no. But he was the one that stayed calm in the relationship. My mom was the one that had the temper. But anyway. Alright, so I've mumbled enough, and I'm going to have to write these things down so that I'll know where I left off, where I tell you guys some of this stuff, so that you can, you know, maybe it'll trigger some memories in your life when you were younger. My demographics is ages 35 to 60. So you guys can relate to what I'm talking about, which I think is really cool. Yeah, that's my demographics, and I don't think anybody younger than that watches my channels, and I don't, unless it's my cousins, but I think they're all in their late 20s, maybe. I have some very young first cousins, because my Aunt Mary had her kids later in life, just like I had Maddie late in my life, and then so did my Uncle Rick. My Uncle Rick's only 8 years older than me. And my Aunt Vanita and him had kids, I think Orlea, no, Langley. I think Langley is, she's like 19 or 20. She's got to be 20 or older, because when I met her, she was a toddler still in diapers. I think she was potty trained. She was 2 or 3. And that was in the year 2000. So this 2020, so she's got to be 21, 22, something like that. But anyway, so my cousins, and these are first cousins, Christy, Tammy, and I are all, you know, in our 40s and 50s. And they're all still in their 20s and teens. Because I think, I don't know. Anyway, y'all don't need to know that. I don't even know if they watch me. But anyway, if they do, hi guys. Let me know. Let me know if you watch me. I don't know if my cousins watch me or not. I know my Uncle Lee and my Aunt Mary's watch me sometimes. Hi guys. Good to know your family cares. Yeah, just leave me a comment and leave me a comment down below. I went 23 minutes. I did not realize I was going to go this long. But anyway, that was not my intention. Just wanted to hop on here, say hi. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and it'll be Wednesday in 30 minutes here on the East Coast. So I'm going to go ahead and get this up, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I have a sneezy cat in there. Oh, and my selfie stick. I'm going to have to... Oh, my hand is all cramping. See my hand? I can't straighten it out because I've been holding the selfie stick. I'm not kidding. I really can't. I'm trying to. Oh, my... Yep, see this? Oh, that was not smart. That was not smart. The neuropathy. Now I got to go take some medicine. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you like this video, or if you want to see more content, leave a comment. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. See if they want to come and listen to my BS every day. Monday through Friday. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Alright guys, so for tonight's dinner, we're going to have French bread pizza. I have my ragu, super chunky mushroom. You can get any flavor you want. If you like meat, you can get the meat flavored. Of course, we're vegan, so we're getting the mushroom flavor. So I've got some heirloom bell peppers that I'm going to dice up and put on the pizza. We have our French bread. So what you do is you cut it to the size that you want, cut it in half, flip it over, put on your sauce, put on your veggies, And then put on your whatever kind of cheese you want. This, of course, is dairy-free Daya. But I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to put it in the air fryer for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how long it takes to cook it. But I'll let you know how long it takes. And then I will come back and show you what it looks like. Now my phone's ringing. Okay, so I've got the pizzas in the oven, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Oh, hold on. I'm going to set it for 400 degrees for about 5 minutes and see if that will be long enough, and then I will let you guys know what the results will be. Now I'm going to make a pita pizza. I'm going to put on my sauce. I'm going to put down the cheese. And the reason why I put the cheese down first is because I want the extra vegetables to cook really good. In the air fryer, it cooks all over, but you want to make sure that your vegetables are cooked because these are all raw. So I'm going to put down the sauce, then I'm going to put down cheese, then I'm going to put the sliced mushrooms and some onions, and then we're going to have a pita pizza. I'll be right back with that, guys. And there you have it, French bread pizza. Numma, 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 numma. I'm in the process of making myself a salad to go with it. Alright guys, so that was my salad. I'm going to put it together. I made my own homemade dressing. Sort of homemade. I'll show you what I used for the base of it. It's a little too vinegary for me. I'm not big on vinegar dressings, but I think I showed you this before. It's the balsamic vinaigrette salad bartenders. So what I did was I mixed it with some garlic powder and some onion powder. And to make it thicker, I used a little bit of tahini. You can find this at Walmart in the peanut butter section. It's not expensive at all. A little bit goes a long way. It'll thicken up your dressings. Then I added a little bit of oat milk to thin it out because it gets real thick. And then I added an avocado. I just squished it up, and this is what it looks like. So that's my dressing that I'm going to put on my salad, and so good. Alright, so I'm going to eat my salad, and then if I have room, I'm going to eat pizza. Maddie ate both pieces of that French bread pizza. I figure she's a kid. The other pizza's ready. I'm going to flip you around. Alright, that is the mushroom pizza, mushroom onion pizza. It's ready to come out of the air fryer. Perfect. Oh. I could take a picture of it, huh? That's one thing I like about this filming this camera. Flip it around. I have to piece all these together. I couldn't flip it around while I'm filming, but I can stop it and flip it back around. But anyway, so I'm going to go eat, and then I will be back to talk to you guys here shortly. Hey guys, got my jammies on. Come here, Ramsey. Ramsey and I would like to tell you guys good night. Yeah, it's time to go night-night, right? Time to go night-night. Ugh, it's been a long day. So tell me guys in the comments what you think if you give it a try. That's just one of our... Maddie had never had it before. She really liked it. I planned on making... She was going to have one piece and I was going to have the other and have a salad. She ate the one piece and she's like, is there any more left? There's another piece, so I gave her that. So I ended up eating the mushroom onion pizza and she ended up eating the French bread pizza. Oh, excuse me. But, no. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. She's sweet. Yeah. Anyway. So I'm going to go to bed. Y'all give that a try. It's really good. We used to put, like you take, like sausage links or sausage patties and crumble them up. If you like that type of sausage on the pizza, or Italian sausage, and you crumble it up and fry it up in a pan and prep it, or you could put diced pieces of cooked ham on it, or you could put tomatoes, or do a margarita pizza with the tomato, basil, and mozzarella chunks. You could do black and green olives. You can do, you know, and the possibilities are endless in those French bread pizzas. Anyway, so I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If y'all are interested in any more cooking videos, Olive, hopefully that'll give you something to give it a try if you haven't tried that yet. And if you are wanting to stay away from the bread side of it, you could always do it on a tortilla. They have, I see I get spinach tortillas. You could do it on that. And you can actually make like a pizza roll, and you roll it up like a burrito, and then bake it in the oven on about 400 for about 6 or 7 minutes, I'd say. If you're going to do either one of those in the oven, that's what you would do. You would put it on 425 and put it in for about 6 or 7 minutes. I like the air fryer because I'm so sorry, because it crisps it up for me, and it doesn't heat up the whole kitchen. It's eye level. I can just take it out and pop the next one in, because I have like 4 trays that go in there. 4 or 5 trays. We have 5 trays. I've got 2 of the dipped ones, and then I have 3 of the flat ones that go in there. I also have a pan, I have a roaster, I have all kinds of stuff that go with that. Skewers, so I can make my own shish kebabs. But anyway, so I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, like I said. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow. The person that always says they want another yawning video. There you go. There's me yawning. I don't know if it'll make you yawn, but it made me yawn. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, and I'm tired, but I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't film my crafting video yesterday, which is, I just lost my what they call the crojo. My stitchy bug, my crojo. I don't know. Now I did a little bit of crafting, but I didn't do any actual crocheting or cross stitching. What I did was worked on my bags, because I'd like to go ahead and use up what I've got and then be done with it. Because it's a good concept, and it's a good idea, and it's a way to recycle. If those of you who don't know, I make it's called plarn, which is plastic yarn. I take Walmart bags, Dollar General bags, grocery bags. I take plastic grocery bags, cut them up into strips, and hook them together, wind them up, and make something to crochet with. Now, for those of you who, you know, if you can't afford to get any yarn, or if you either can't afford to get any yarn, or you feel like you need to, well, I'll keep going, or you feel you need to save your money, this is a great way to do that. I make beach bags and cup holders and all kinds of stuff. Of course, now those are a little slick. You have to be careful with those because they're a little bumpy. But beach bags mostly with them. And when Maddie was little, when I used to do it, I would make her toothbrush and toothpaste holders and I would stitch little, while I was crocheting, I would put little like butterflies or ladybugs or something on it, so that it would have, you know, something cute on it for her. But anyway, So that's what I did. I was cutting up and stringing bags so that I could use up all the bags that I've got. And yeah, so I've got two. I've got three. Have y'all ever seen a big ream, a big paper box? I've got 3 of those boxes full of cut up white strips, and I've got them separated because some bags have like blue and white and some bags have red and white. And so I've got a bag full of blue and white, and I've got a bag full of, a couple of boxes full of, I think I've got 2 boxes of blue and white and 1 box of red and white. And then when I know y'all don't really want to hear this, but I should be saying this on my craft channel. Anyway, the point is, I've got a lot of cut up strips and stuff that I need to work on, and so that's what I've been doing all weekend, is pretty much working on that. I decided, since I deep fried the scallop dinner that we had for my sister's birthday party, it wasn't really a party, it was more of a celebration, but anyway, that I was going to deep fry some vegetables and some stuff and some tater tots for me and Maddie for dinner last night to go with our griller burgers that we were having. Big mistake, because both of us were like, Maddie got diarrhea, and because of all the grease, because I'm so used to using the air fryer. Maddie got diarrhea, and I got my stomach was just like, ugh, and I felt like crap. That's one other reason why I didn't film yesterday, because I just didn't feel good. So that's not going to happen anymore, except on special occasions for, you know, if Maddie wants scallops, and then Maddie will get them, or vice versa, my sister. But anyway. Y'all, I don't know. So they just decided we have a president, but they're still going to recount to verify that Biden is going to be our new president. I am liking the idea of what he wants to do with health care. Unfortunately, Trump could never tell us what he wanted to do with health care. Every time like the interviews and in the debates, they asked him what he was going to do with the health care, and he said we have a plan, but he never said, you know, what he was going to do. So I like what Biden wants to do to implement affordable health care, make it more of a broader spectrum. And he wants to, if you lose your job because of the pandemic, have COBRA be completely covered 100%, so you don't lose your insurance while you're sick or while you're out of work, which I think is great. But yeah, so I mean that's the only thing I've heard so far that they say want to get into place. What in the world is going on? Go to my car. It's like I got sprinkles or something from somewhere. And now they're gone. Weird. Well, that was... Y'all, there was some creepy bugs Maddie and I discovered that were out in my yard. I don't know if it was in the yard or near the carport or what. They look like little bitty tiny beetles, a little bit bigger than a flea, than a fat flea. And they fly. But they landed on us. It was crazy. It was like, what the heck are these things? And they're black, and they're squishable. Like I said, they're like mini beetles. I don't know. I stood in the carport, and it's like they all just jumped on me at once, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I was knocking them off going, this is crazy. I thought it was because I had food in my hand. So then I went to the other end of the carport, and same thing. It's like, what the heck is this stuff? It's so weird. But anyway, I got the heater on right now. It's 5 minutes till. I don't want to go in early. Coffee. Ooh. Put in some creamers this time. I put in the soap creamer. It's a vanilla flavor. The pump sweeteners are not, they affect the taste of the coffee. To me, it just tastes weird. So I prefer not to do the pumps of the flavorings. Number one, I don't need all that sugar anyway. But the vanilla creamer, choke myself, gives it just enough. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go in. I will see y'all later. Okay, so this whole time I thought I was videotaping, but apparently I wasn't. That's a Monday. That's definitely a Monday. I'm looking at my dining room table. My sister left her balloons here from her birthday celebration that we had. And we're not going to call it a party. It wasn't a party. It was a birthday celebration. Yeah, she left her birthday balloons. My cats have been having a heyday with it. Got this little curly thing going on here. I don't know what that's all about. It's like a mini mohawk. It's a granny mohawk. It's a granny hawk. That's what we'll call that, a granny hawk. Kind of cute, though. In a Willy Wonka kind of way. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, you guys see my setup? I've got my 12-inch ring light, my 6-inch ring light, and my tripod, and I've got a mini tripod over there somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It's over there somewhere too. Anyway, that's for my videos when I use my big camera, which I don't use very often because I've got a slow computer and my editing program is a dinosaur, and the one that I got doesn't work with Windows 10, so I'm just screwed on that other way around. Anyway, I can't stop playing with my head and my little gray hairs that are growing white and curly. Guess I'm just as white and curly. Guess just as white and curly. Nope, that one's not curly. Yeah, I guess it is. Anyway, so I went out for a couple hours Saturday night, and I ran into some old friends of mine. And I know they don't watch these videos, so my friend Smiley, we call him Smiley. When I walked in the door, he's like, "Hey!" And he grabs me and gives me a big old hug, and probably would pick me up and spin me around if he could. But he hugged me tight enough where I almost couldn't breathe. Anyway, it's good to see him. And then later that night, my old friend David Reimer showed up, and that was nice. It was good to see him. I haven't seen it. I don't think that boy ages at all. He looked really good. He got back together with his first wife, I think. I believe that's who he got back together with. But, so I talked to him briefly for about maybe 5-10 minutes, and then I went back to my table to sit with my friend Beth and Larry. So that was nice to see him. I hadn't seen him in a while. There was a couple of other people there I saw I hadn't seen in a while, but anyway, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I'm tired, and I'm sorry this is such a boring video clip. I'm just tired. Anyway, hopefully I have something more exciting for you tomorrow. I'm going to piece this together from this morning, and so hang on. So things with Maddie are still going really good. Yeah, really good. I'm happy. I'm tickled. She's still a teenager, don't get me wrong, but I think she understands the parent side of it better. So she's more respectful, and she's been nicer. Really sweet. I got to get a hug and a kiss from her again this Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Is it Sunday morning? I can't remember. I think it was Saturday morning. Anyway, it was one morning this weekend. So yeah. Anyway, I gave her back her phone Saturday night, and we're going to see how that goes. It's dominating her attention again, so I'm not too keen on that, but we're just going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. So anyway, I'm going to string some more of my bags. I'll show you how. Oh man, hey, no, I've got all my little bags cut up. And what I do is I string them up and make a big ball like this. And I crochet with it. They make great beach bags and also repurpose bags, grocery bags. But anyway, they're in high demand. Oh, there's another little one. Yeah, I've got to piece them all together. But anyway, so I'm going to work on that for a little while until I can't keep my eyes open and my head up anymore and go to bed. I've got to probably tomorrow do a video for my giveaways, or videos for my giveaways on my craft channel. So if you are following me on my craft channel, be looking for that tomorrow night. Because tomorrow is the 10th, and I want to get it up on the 10th so that I can do the drawing on the 1st. Because it's going to be Christmas stuff. It'll be for Christmas. But anyway, if you're not interested in that stuff, then just pretend like you didn't hear me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.